Bow to your king, free Hooters.
Hello and welcome to Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires, where today we're going to be playing as good old Luthor from the Vampire Coasts. So I'm actually really looking forward to this one. Vampire Coast were one of my favourite factions in Warhammer 2, and I haven't played Warhammer 3 too much since it released, so let's see how they're doing now that the combined map has came up. So who are we starting with? We start with a gunnery right. Masters of the ballistic arts, even in death, gunnery wights maintain the lines and a steady flow of black powder. And of course we get the grants 50 experience per turn to units serving in the parent army. So let's go ahead and add him into Luthor's army. We have an enemy army over here, we're not quite sure what's in there. Oh, we're starting out with some mortars, very nice. We got some deck droppers. Some animated hulks, some scurvy dogs, one bloated corpse, very nice, I do love them. We have some gunnery mobs with the handguns, and then some deckhand mobs. As well as Luthor himself, of course. Now, we can raise dead on turn 1. We could get some handguns. Oh, these are the handguns, okay. My bad, so we could get some more firepower in, we could also get some more deckhands and another bloated corpse. I think we will, so I'm gonna go for these guys especially, and let's get some more of these guys. We'll go for one more of those, and sure, let's get this as well. There we go. We're full on stacking already, a 19 stack. So let's go straight over and then fight Count Gula over here. Now, of course, this is our debut battle, so I will go ahead and record this, have a little cinematic battle, and let's have a look at our units in game. So here we go for our debut battle. We've got all of our gunnery units lined up here, infantry behind, mortars already firing upon the enemy, and good old Luthor here in his arrogance is leading a solo charge into the enemy lines. So as you can see, our deck droppers are fighting the enemy, although they are taking some missile damage. And Luthor here leading the charge. Look at him go. What a badass. So right now, I've actually got my infantry and my missile unit staying back just to see what Luthor can do by himself. Those animations, so cool, of course. Sword in the one hand, pistol in the other. These zombies should be no challenge for him. Now, our flying units here are taking a lot of damage from the enemy missile units, and we have our hounds over here who have also been attacked. They were going for a flank, but they're having to retreat because they just can't get enough damage. Luckily they're able to pull away, and now the enemy is starting to crumble. Very nice. So the hounds have done their job very well there. If we go and look at Luthor, he's still fighting the infantry. And now look at... oh, the blood DLC is so good. I'm really glad they added blood to the game finally. We really needed it. Oh, you see our mortars going off in the background. And I think we just placed a debuff on the zombies there. But he's doing an okay job. I'm finally deciding to pull my flying units out of here because they're just taking too much damage from the enemy missile units. Our mortars are still just firing away, targeting their gun units. Look at that, so cool. As we can see, the enemy vampire is coming in to join the battle now. He's trying to fight Luthor in a 1v1. Luthor doesn't care, he's just going for the other zombies. Ho ho ho! Headshot. And I believe we still have our army in reserve. So Luthor, in his arrogance to prove himself, is not using all of his units here. He insists on fighting the hordes alone, which he is actually managing to do as we give them another debuff and the enemy actually start to crumble now. There we go. I think we've started to move our missile infantry forward. Yes, we have. So here come our gunpowder units to join the chaos. There we look at that. That's insane. No more magic, indeed. So we're making very short work of these units. And I believe Luthor actually killed the enemy vampire. So that will be a decisive victory. Okay, so Luthor getting a lot of kills there, 178. And then our gunnery right also getting 96. And our mortar another 108. So we did very good at preserving our troops. Although Luthor did take quite a bit of damage. A bit more than maybe I wanted to. But as you can see, we only lost 13 units. So a very good first fight for us here in this campaign. There we go. Very nice. As you probably just saw, I think I will end up cutting out the loading screens and speeding up the end turn timers post-editing, just to make it a bit more enjoyable to watch on YouTube. So Luthor's leveled up to rank 2 now, so what do we want? We can get some unit experience, some replenishment, which won't help too much to be honest, or 300 in our treasury. I think I might just go for the experience, get our units leveled up a bit. So let's take this one. And there we go, let's level up Luthor. Now they did nerf Route Marcher. I believe this used to be 10% movement range and now it's only 5%. Still, movement is king, but I think we're going to go with the hunger. Just so we can replenish hit points on Luthor. I think this activates on itself, right? As the vampires rip apart their victims, they feast on the blood that spills forth, gaining in strength and lost stamina. So he gains heals per second plus 0.1% and it's an infinite duration as long as he is in melee and not broken. There we go. We plan on making him into a melee badass anyway, so let's go ahead and pick up the hunger. And I believe we're going to march forwards onto Pox Marsh. So let's go ahead and do this one. Our second battle of the day. Oh, it's only a close victory. We would lose 2 bloaters and a zombie pirate deckhand mobs. Let's look at the siege layout for a second. I think I will manually fight this just because it's a bit more challenging than our first battle. So it would be nice to get some more footage. So let's go ahead and fight this battle now. A Pyrrhic victory, so I actually did a lot worse than the auto-resolve there. I struggled quite a bit. I still haven't got the neck down for sieges, but we lost these 2 units. I kind of lost track of them at the beginning of the battle. But Luthor doing very good for us again, 159 kills. Our scurvy dogs, 117. Our mortars also did quite a bit, but yeah. We will, hopefully as time goes on, we will get a bit better at the battles. But only 180 losses, 1,181 for the enemy, so we didn't do too bad. There we go. So 178 gold, 1,400 XP. Not the best, but we do get another rank on Luthor, which is very nice. So we're going to go ahead and occupy this, of course, because it's the start of our starting province. Let's give Luthor another skill up. So what can we give him? Ward save 5%. I feel like the 5% ward save would actually be super useful because I am using him in melee. So let's go ahead and get Monkey Jacket. Very nice. So we have the Awakening here and Pox Marsh. We're going to have to go and take Tlax in the next few turns so we can secure our starting province. And then maybe we're going to go down to the Blood Swamps, maybe even go west. Although, if we go west, we're going to meet more Lizardmen, which I don't know, they kicked my ass in Warhammer 2. So we'll see. Let's build up our buildings here. What can I build in the Awakening? We can build a growth building. Let's go ahead and do this. And we can also build... Oh, let's build this so we can get some more mortar action. And let's also build this one so we can get some better gun units. There we go, very nice. And that's actually all of our gold, so we don't have any gold to recruit with. But we did raise dead, so yeah, we have a sizable army, so that should be okay for us. Let's go ahead and attack tree. Now, I think I'm going to go straight to the gunpowder one here. So, missile strength plus 5% for zombie pirate gunnery mob units. We do have some of those as well, if we look at our army. That's these guys here. Very nice. And, oh, our gunnery white has a level up too. We could give him training for the extra XP. We could give him speed and ammunition. Or we could give him crackle fruit. What does this one do? So range damage 1, explosive damage 90, 70 meter range, out of melee, a powerful explosion. Do you know what? Let's go through his top tree first. So let's go ahead and get crackle fruit for him. There we go. And I believe we also... If I come down here, where do I see my... Ah, I don't start with any quests, but I think we can dig here, right? On turn 1. Ah, no, it's here. The treasure maps, yes. So if we come out of the settlement, and then change to digging. There we go. A great hoard of treasure may be received. The deckhands were digging all through the night, till their rusty spades clanked against an old chest buried in the dirt. The treasure has been found, plus 2,000 treasury and plus 150 infamy. So now we have the extra treasury. The buildings here are fine. Can we do something here? That requires 2,500. Do you have a growth building?
A force to be reckoned
Pirate
with.
crew growth plus 4. So let's go ahead and get this, so then we can level up his ship. Even though we're on land. How does that work? No idea. Maybe there's a law answer to this. Can we do any diplomacy, I wonder? We can get a non-aggression pact with a Skaven. I don't think that's in my interest. We're close to getting a trade agreement with Harkon. And we already have a non-aggression pact with him, actually. What would you want for...
Don't be frightened.
Can I do this?
I have use for.
Ah, if we give him military access, we can get the trade agreement and he gives me 40 gold. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And we're not really close to getting a trade agreement with them, are we? Yeah, we can't make that work, sadly. Okay. So let's go ahead and end... Oh, where does it put me? End our first turn. There we go. So we can't make it here in one turn, and they have started mustering. The garrison is similar to Pox Marsh.
Crazy, not stupid.
If it's like last time, we might have to auto-resolve, because I didn't do so good last time. Now, can we recruit here? We can't. We can raise dead if we wish to. I think I will, just to get some more gunpowder in the army. And we do have our 2 bloated corpses still. I didn't make use of them in the last battle. So things are building up nicely here. Let's upgrade the growth building, and I believe that means we can't upgrade Luthor. Yes, indeed. Any diplomacy? It's worth checking every turn, I feel. Mainly for the... Ooh. We can get a non-aggression pact with Noctilus. What does he want for this?
For you stand before...
That's just not going to happen, sadly. Okay. So that was a very quick turn cycle. Let's end the turn again. There we go. So we're going to attack the settlement here, and this turn I won't forget to... Why are we in camp? I wonder.
Back to your ranks.
There we go.
It is time.
So this time I won't forget to save the replay for this battle, like they did for last siege. It's predicting a close victory. If I auto-resolve, we just lose both our bloated corpses. I think I might do that, actually. You know what? I don't think I'm going to get better than that, so let's go ahead and auto-resolve. There we go. 180 loot. 1,200 experience. Oh, and a banner. Which one's this? Armored piercing weapon damage +8. Very nice. And of course, that's our starting settlement. Now under full control. So let's get some extra growth going on here. We've unlocked another perk for Luthor. So we can get melee attack, weapon strength, hit points, or melee defense. I think melee defense is the choice there, so he can stay in battle longer. Our gunnery white also leveled up.
Smell a defector.
So, enhanced ballistics, +60 accuracy and reload skill. We can upgrade powder keg, so it has 5 uses. Armor piercing. Oh, this is a passive. This isn't a passive, right? No. Deadeyes. Armor piercing missile damage and base missile damage. Or we can give him hit points and melee defense. I think we're going to go for Deadeyes here because it's a passive and it affects all allies in range. The +10% armor piercing missile damage and +10% base missile damage seems very strong. So let's go for this one. And we will get another battle in just because I did forget to record that one earlier. Maybe it'll be this one here actually. Although it depends where he's going to. He's suffering attrition. Ah, because he doesn't have a home base. So a port here. We've already got a growth building in Tlax. Very nice.
My mind rages.
So we can level up here to get an extra pirate growth, which I think I will do. And then we can upgrade this. Oh no, this is a tier 3 building. Just try and get all the growth we can and then build all the other buildings. Let's go ahead. Oh no, check diplomacy first. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any trade agreements other than the one we already have. There we go, and just like that, we are already on turn 4. Very quick. And I think our zombie friends have gone now. So now we have a choice. We can expand down here into Headhunter's Jungle, which will likely be Skaven. Or we can go west and fight the lizards. The only problem with going west is we discover more lizards and they will probably declare war on us. So I think I'm actually going to go southwest here to the Blood Swamps. And then we'll take over Headhunter's Jungle and then maybe even the Volcanic Islands. Fight some elves. So if I can put Luthor on Force March. Or could we even sail him down here actually?
As you were.
Can we reach the ocean this turn? We can.
Deckhands,
There we go. We will put him on full
as the
speed.
crow flies. Set sail.
There we go. That's the one thing I really love about the pirates is their ships, although we can't really see it right now. Can we build anything? We can't. Can Luthor build anything? Not quite yet. Ah, we unlocked some research. So we've got missile strength +5% for zombie pirate gunnery mob units now. Let's see what we have under firepower. So missile strength +10% for mortar, carronade, deck gunners, and queen bess. Upkeep -15% for the same. Missile strength plus 5% for zombie pirate gunnery mob, deck droppers and rotting Promethean gunnery mob units. Grants the throwing bombs banner to your faction. Bonus versus large plus 20. Plus 20% ammunition for mortars, carronade, deck gunners and Queen Bess. Armor piercing missile damage. Ooh. Ammunition for zombie pirate gunnery mob. Powder monkey. Armor piercing missile damage. Recruitment rank plus 2 for mortars. That's 10 turns though. Ah yeah, these take a very long time. So I think we should get these just so we can get more. So missile strength plus 10% for mortars, or missile strength plus 5% for the zombie. Yeah, let's go with this one. So let's go with black powder oxides for now. Oh, that was a mouthful. The units have very long names. And then we will take the diplomacy just in case. No, it doesn't look like it. The Skavens do want peace. No, because they're going to be here anyway, so we're about to go fight them. Let's end our turn. Oh, mission issued. Harkon's mind is split between multiple personalities, all vying for dominance in his head. The only goal they share is the restoration of his psyche. To restore his mind, Harkon must be willing to seek out lizardman artifacts and learn of the spell that fracture it. Can cast spells. Very nice. Or a personality takes over. One of Luthor's more extreme personalities has temporarily seized control of his shattered mind, granting him some temporary effect. It may not be long until another personality takes over, however. So what does he get? Missile strength, speed, but minus leadership. The coward. Okay. I was actually reading into his lore last night, and wow, what a story. It's, I really wanted him to do well, but sadly, Isabella too strong. But yeah, what a story, honestly. So we carry on sailing down here. Oh, what's this? Mysterious Island. Let's go search it. As you saw in the end turn timer as well, there's no high elves here, I just realised, anymore. There was actually Skaven. So an abandoned camp. Landing on a small island, your warriors stumble upon an encampment. Debris and spilled... what the hell is that word? Accoutrements? I'm going to have to Google that one after. Suggest the original incumbents left in a hurry. Then, a roar pierces the air. Something is coming. Scavenge what you can and scarper. Your army will perform better in battle. Mushroom stew? Or your army will perform better on campaign. Increases movement range and quickly replenishes your armies. Yeah, let's get some replenishment because we're going to go fight the Skaven. So, plus 15% casualty replenishment for 10 turns. Very nice. I actually thought we were going to be in a battle there. And we got a piece of armor. Plus 2 armor, plus 5 melee defense, and 10% ward save. Very nice. Are we already rowing this one? We are. And then what have we got here? Melee defense plus 4 for zombie pirate deckhand mobs and zombie pirate gunnery mobs. And plus 8 armor piercing. Looking good. I think that's all of our movement used up. Yep, there we go. We can... I think we're going to wait to get this to tier 3 before we level up these. How do we get Queen Bess? We need to reach rank 12. Okay, so we're going to have to go fight some more Skaven down here. I think I will go for these lands first, just because they're connected here. And then we'll go and get the islands. So let's go ahead. Oh, can he build? No, let's go ahead and end our turn. Guys, I was very mistaken. Look who just showed up again in our lands, and he's raiding for 64 gold. Oh wow, and he actually has a full stack. Okay. I think that changes our plans to go south. Who do we actually have in the garrison? Oh, we have a very damaged garrison. Should I continue with our... we're going to be in 2 wars then. Tell you what, let's go back. I think I don't want to be on 2 wars now. I should have chased him and finished him off. Lesson learned. It's in the past now. We still can't upgrade this. Can we upgrade Luthor's? Ah, we can't because we're not in the camp. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. But we're within range of this one now, so that's fine.
You must be eager to become fish food.
So, Clan Spittle, they want a non-aggression pact, and they would give me 400. But where are they? I don't actually know. Are they down here? I don't think I'm going to take that. There we go. So, they have attacked the settlement. We haven't built anything here yet, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and auto-resolve that, and then we'll take it back next turn. Settlement lost. That is a shame. I think we are within range to attack at this turn. We are. Very nice. Can we recruit any extra units? Only the melee, but that might help, so let's do it anyway. We have the gold. And this time I will record the mighty battle to take back Telex. And this time we'll make sure we kill Count Gula. Ooh, look at this. Oh, they're all damaged though, so that's fine. We will fight it. And we have an armor-piercing weapon damage. Who do I want this on? Let's put it on Luthor. And let's go ahead and fight. So here we go for the Siege of Telex. Here we can see Luthor charging into battles with some gunpowder units ahead of him. And just over the hill you can see our mortars crashing down on the enemy. Now if we fly over to the other side of the siege as well, I decided to really split my army here. So we're actually attacking 2 fronts. I have my gunnery white on the other side leading another force. As you can see the enemy rushing over to try and defend. And just over the hill you can see them coming. Our scurvy dogs are actually already in battle and already wiped out a unit. Oh, carnage. I really do love the the Vampire Coast units. They look so cool. I think they have one of the best looking rosters, especially in their unit variety too. And then we've also got some units on the flanks to try and capture these capture points. Luckily not too many defenders here. So we head on over to the other side. Now this is a very cool looking settlement. I really do like the Lizardman settlements here. As you can see the enemy just waiting. It might be better for them to actually help out on the front lines though, because they are having to retreat here. Zombie on zombie action, it's hard to know who's who. And I believe there should be Luthor. There he is, Luthor in the background here, soloing this gunpowder unit. Look at him go, what a badass. Of course he does have a pistol, but I like to put him into melee mode. He's a very strong, like all the vampire leaders actually, he's very strong in melee combat. Where's he off to now? Let's go and see how the flank's doing. As you can see, we're advancing onto this flank. Going towards this capture point, which actually has no one defending it. It's open for the taking, and I think this is the first capture point we take in this siege. As you can see, the enemy have built some walls here to slow our advance. However, that won't do them much help. Sending more reinforcements to go and fight Luthor. And over this side, the enemy beginning to crumble. Oh, mortar fire coming in too, just to add to the chaos. So as you can see, we've captured this checkpoint and now our forces are moving up the hill for a flank on the enemy. And they haven't built any extra defenses here, so our units will be able to go right through to assist. And I think, there we go, we also have units from our other flank coming through. So this side of the siege is basically won at the moment. And we go on back to the other side to see how Luthor's doing. As you can see, a lot more of our units are moving upwards now, but they're still fighting to take this over. The enemy beginning to crumble now, and we're breaking through a lot of snakes. I just realised. Of course, we are in Lustrious, so that makes sense. There we go, and we've broken through. There's Luthor leading the charge on the right as we go for the central capture point. And really, at this point, we've captured all of the secondary objectives. And now it is just trying to break through to capture the center. As you can see, the enemy perched up on the wall here. We're trying to break through, but they have a lot of units over here. We continue back over here. Luthor and his zombie horde now advancing on the center. He's going to go and solo this gunpowder unit again as he fires a shot of his pistol. And I'm ready to watch Luthor. There he goes. What a badass. Throwing a debuff on the enemy, trying to make them crumble as fast as I can so we can begin to capture the main capture point. And they're beginning to crumble, so it's job done. As you can see, reinforcements from the other side come in good timing. And we also go off and fight some enemies on the flank here. But I think at this point, most of the enemy is crumbling. And it's only a matter of moments before we're actually going to win this siege. We go back over to the action. It looks like the action has ended. Luthor has killed the defenders. There we go. So auto-resolve was a close victory, and it seems like we got a close victory too. So, well. We lost 600, but we did kill nearly 1,800 people. Luthor doing a lot of damage there, 167. So did our animated Hulks and our scurvy dogs. I think I maybe spread myself a bit too thin. There was just too much to keep track of, but very fun battle, very fun siege. So there we go, we've captured our starting province back, and I believe now that Count Gyula wiped out for good. There we go. So that should be 1,000 in the treasury, 2.6k XP, and also a potion of healing. Very nice. We will definitely put the potion of healing on Luthor. There we go, auto-equipped. And another 2 ranks as well. So let's occupy this back. Province secured. Again, for the second time. And faction destroyed. There we go. That's what I should have looked for the first time. Let's put the province back onto growth focus. And let's see what level up we can get Luthor. So quite a few things have unlocked here. We can get 15% missile resistance, which is very nice. We can give him Cause Terror. This unit can cause terror, making its melee target rout for a short time. Units that cause terror are immune to terror and fear themselves. That could be very good, actually. So let's give him Terror. And I don't think I'm going to give him the missile resistance right now, but I will give him an extra 6 in his melee defense, just to make him tankier. So, can we build anything? We can! The Awakening can now go up to tier 3. Very nice.
What are we
Also, oh, we got another rank up here on the Gunnery White. I always forget about him. So we gave him Dead Eyes. We could give him Shark Bait, another Powder Keg, or Enhanced Ballistics. Plus 60 accuracy and plus 20 reload skill. I mean, that could be very good, actually. Yeah, let's go for this one. Just to buff nearby gun units.
Yes.
Can Luthor level up his building? He could, but now we're too poor on the gold because we need 5k. That's okay. And I don't think we can make any trade deals. No. So, that turn 7.
King of the Vampire Coast.
And I think that's it for today. I think I've finished up my turn here. So if you enjoyed part 1 of this, then please make sure to give the video a like. Leave any comments if you have any tips or ideas or names for units and such. And then, yeah, I think we will rename some of our heroes. So if you have any name suggestions, leave them in the comments below. But I will catch you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.